Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. Welcome to another stream. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see who we got. We got a little bit, we got an impale, the check-ins, and the early ghosties. We got a coming in with the check-in. Thank you. We got Gamley coming in with an early ghosty as well. Thank y'all very much. Y'all have no idea how good it is to see like people pop in right when I click live. It's actually it's a huge mental buff. Thank y'all. Welcome in, everybody. How are you this morning? Ook, Impale, Gamley. How y'all doing? Or, afternoon or evening, as applies. Hello. We're back. We're doing more of the old Persona. We crossed the 200 hours played threshold, or the 200 hours in my save file. I think my actual, Steam time is, 230 or something. Because sometimes I forget to close the game after stream. I'll raid out and then I'll realize 20 minutes later that I haven't actually exited the game. But that doesn't count on our playtime because the game's paused. So does not affect this. Yeah, our Steam, according to Steam, I've been in the game for 241 hours. According to Steam, I got 241.9 hours, in fact. So almost 242. But like I said, the 40 of those hours are literally me just forgetting to turn the game off. Tired, still worn out from the move. Yeah. Trying to get to work now and struggling to concentrate. Understandable. And perfect use of that emote. That's basically what that emote's for. I feel ya. I have more Steam hours than you, Ook. Wow. Of course, you also played it on PS4 first, right? So your total playtime is definitely still more than mine. Twice. Or PS4, PS3? I don't know. I don't know how console generations work. I think it was PS4, right? PS3 was like a bajillion years ago now. Yeah, you have 800 plus hours on PS4. That's what I figured. Yeah, you still got me beat by just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just by, about 800 hours. Just about 800 hours. It's almost like this game's good or something. And also long. You know? Do I have more hours than you on Steam? I do. Yeah, I mean, we've been playing since November. We've been playing Persona 5 since November, apparently. I've been chugging along. And like I said, 40 of those hours don't count. So, for actual playtime, you do still have me beat on Steam. Unless you also just randomly sat there on the pause screen. Or the loading screen. Like the menu. I'm definitely saying, the 200 hours is my actual playtime. Still pretty good. I don't know if it has to mean the game is good. You know, fair. I guess people still have a bajillion hours in WoW, and well, sorry. Gotta take my chance to roast WoW when I can. Almost 2,000 hours in Destiny 2. I can definitely say it's an addiction, not a good game. Yeah, but you know, at some point it was a good game. Right? At some point. Just because, you know, Bungie keeps bungeeing it up. I get it. I get it. Yeah. I think it's a little different with like a story-driven game. Because if you don't like a story-driven game, like an RPG, like a full-on like RPG, why are you playing it? Why would you play it that much? Like, I hate the story of this game. It sucks. 800 hours later. What? I'm sure there's some people who would. This desk is a different height than mine, so I'm not used to where my arms are resting. Keep having to correct typos. Yeah, every time you change your setup even a little bit, it throws everything off, right? I feel you. I keep typoing because my pinky is still screwed up. So every time I have to do anything involving my pinky when I'm typing, it tends to get a little wonky. You got 1,000 hours in Genshin? That's also a lot, Duke. There's also a lot of hours in Genshin. I guess Genshin has been out for a while now, hasn't it? It's been around. Yeah, less than Persona. Unless you're so dang sleepy. Well, for 14, I kept going on the promise from friends the story does get good. Yeah, the Realm Reborn. The Realm Rebornness of it all. But also, 14 was also an MMO. So, it's got that extra little hit. But yeah. You do, like, I enjoyed A Realm Reborn, but I know a lot of people just actively hate A Realm Reborn. And had to, like, struggle through it to get to the rest. I had fun in A Realm Reborn. I know it does sort of drag on, for sure. It's definitely the weakest part of 14, but, I still liked it. But, yeah, definitely the rest of the story in 14 is better. It definitely just gets better after Realm Reborn. Oh, that's fair. That's a similar thing, Impale, to like the, you know, just watch 4 seasons of this show. I promise it gets good. Just ignore the first season. The first season sucks. It's like, but basically, just like half of the shows that come out. Oh wait, I have 2,353 hours in Genshin. Never mind. Okay, that is quite a few. That is quite a few hours. Wow. I imagine I have a lot of hours in Path of Exile. That's probably my most, like, from a pure, like, playtime standpoint, that's probably my longest. But I can't tell. I don't play Path of Exile on Steam, so I don't have an actual time played. I don't know for sure, which is probably for the best. But I probably have a lot of time in Path of Exile. I for sure have thousands of hours in Path of Exile. Looking back on it, I enjoying that Realm Reborn has small stories. Yeah, because you're like, that's the thing, right? Early on, you're not like you haven't become like the chosen one. Early on, you're just kind of a dude. It isn't until later that all the, you know, all of the thing goes in, you know? Yeah, One Piece gets good at like 30 episodes, and that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. And, you know, but to be fair, One Piece does have 3 trillion episodes. So really 30 isn't too bad. I haven't watched the anime One Piece. At this point, I'm just catching the live action as they do it. Apparently, they're planning on continuing it for a while. They said they have a bunch of plans. So, that's how I'm getting my One Piece in at this point. I could go in and start blitzing through the anime, but I got things to do. I get too easily sucked into shows to do that. I would end up watching hours of One Piece a day if I did that. I know it. I know it. At 168 hours a week, you played Genshin for 14 weeks straight. You're welcome for this solicited information. Pretty good. Pretty good. I asked Genshin support for my in-game statistics. It has the playtime written in there. Ah, interesting. I for sure don't have that much time in Genshin. I probably have a few hundred hours, couple hundred hours, something like that. Because of the aforementioned running around aimlessly for hours at a time. I would not be surprised if I had a couple hundred hours. Yeah, it has been almost out for like 6 years, right? Yeah, so it's not bad aggregated over that time. I mean, it's still a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it's not too bad. Too bad. God, has it really been 6 years? Time is nonsense, y'all. I can't. Every time I hear that the game has been out for like 6 years, I'm like, maybe 3 at the most. Yeah, no, 6 makes sense when I actually think about it. It's been how long since I got laid off? I don't even remember what year I got laid off in anymore. I'm sure somebody knows. It's been a while. I've been laid off for a hot minute. Because I did nothing after I got laid off. I was so burnt out that I just did nothing. Like, I barely even played like games or anything. Just sort of vegetated for months. Thanksgiving 2021. It would have been. It was summer when the layoff hit me. I got laid off at the start of July of the year, but it was probably it might have been 2021. Yeah. Well, maybe 2022. I don't know. Thanksgiving is when I learned about it. Yeah. God, when was it? Because I've been doing the stream stuff for a year and a half. Or over a year and a half now. And it was a ways before that. Couldn't have been 2021. Was it? I did also get furloughed at a separate time. I got furloughed during COVID. So I came back from that. And then it was like another year. God. It couldn't have been 2021. Could it? I haven't been laid off for 5 years. Don't know. Don't know. I don't know. Don't know. I'm sure I could go back and find it. I mean, obviously, I have the record somewhere. But it doesn't really matter. It has been a while. Been a hot minute. Yeah, it's less than an hour a day if you played every day. That's true. Yeah, literally if you're just hopping on to do your dailies, right? Over a 6-year period, Luke. Like, literally. Been an hour doing your dailies on Genshin and you're there, I guess. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it might have been... Pretty sure it was before I met my girlfriend, and that's coming up on 4 years in August. Yeah, I wonder if it was like just before that. Because 4 years sounds right. 4 years sounds very possible, which would make it 2022. Because it was literally like, technically it happened at the end of June, but they prorated it to the 1st of July. Or they post-dated it. It was like June 27th. Yes, I got laid off during Pride Month. Yay me. Yay. Yeah, 22 could be it. It could have been just like basically like a month before you met your girlfriend in Bell. That sounds possible. It was very annoying. It was traumatizing. It's the first time I've been laid off or fired or anything. Literally ever. It came out of nowhere. Oh well. Let's play some Persona. Let's play some Persona. Oh, by the way, I trimmed the beard. I don't know if it's even noticeable, but I did trim it a bit. Mostly getting it off. I mostly got it off my neck, like where it was like growing out on like my neck. I mostly got rid of that. Like trim that or cut that down, shave that down. I have worked on the beard a little. I have no idea if it's noticeable on cam, but it feels better. Probably a little less warm. I did do a little snippy snips around the edges. Did a little bit of trim on the bottom. You know, that kind of thing. Oh, I did finally do the thing that I've been saying that I needed to do for my beard. Getting it off my neck makes it look more of a an actual beard rather than, you know, I just didn't shave for 6 months. So I think it looks a little bit better. At least IRL. I have no idea how it translates to. Yeah, well, I mean, I can see it, but obviously I look at it all the time, or you know, more frequently. It's hard for me to tell. Let's see what we got on the old Persona. Okay. Becky, you're gonna have to get over yourself. This is Becky. I want to see you, Master. Please request me. I think you're alive at this point, so it should be good as long as you're careful. Kawakami's working today. I'm good, thank you. Hope you're the church again today. However, I'd like to speak with you if that's alright. I feel like my bond with Fumi will grow stronger soon, but nobody thinks you're alive. He seems trouble. Want to go see her? Decide later. Because I think Sojiro might want to talk to me. And we gotta work with our boy. I need to get my hands on some like beard oil or something, so I can tame it a little bit because it's a little wild, even when I brush it down and all that. Let's do this, shall we? Yes, thank y'all for hanging out. Don't have anything else I can teach you, but are you gonna help out? I have a strong bond with Sojiro. I think you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. What are you gonna do? You help Chief out? Are we maxed on Sojiro already? Oh. For some reason I thought we were at 9. Oh. Well, since we have the
next time then.
Hope it when you have time. Since we have other things other bonds to get, do that.
Hey.
Try not to get yourself into messes, alright? Then again, I'm sure no one's supposed to be looking for someone who's supposed to be dead. Oh, kids. So, are the Phantom Thieves really heroes? Who's right? They were that politician with the glasses. That's my parents. They just said they didn't care. Our parents only care about our entrance exams. They don't listen to anything we tell them. Show our parents and pass the exams, just like the Phantom Thieves. We'll turn things around. I believe in you. I believe in you. Let's do some laundry. Let's do some laundry. Kawakami wants me to call her. I'll call her, alright.
Okay.
You want to watch some 2D equipment? Might be good to ask Kawakami to do it. Heck yeah, I do. Let's see. No, we don't have any. Three more items. Add another item. 2 more items. Add another item. Okay, 1 more item. Add another item. Do one of these. Anything else fit in there? Run the wash. Cost 5,000 yen for the housekeeping service. Kawakami! Couldn't call her then. Thanks for calling. Wait, laundry? You tried to call me just for that. Listen, I mean, that'll be 5,000 yen. Yeah. Stop being so aggro, Kawakami. Again, I'm your student. Stop making it weird. Stop making it weird, Kawakami. Because again, I would love somebody to pay me $50 to do their laundry. That sounds great to me right now. And it's not like she's even doing anything. Just sitting there. I guess we'll go see Fumi. See if we can get some more tactical know-how. I think my bond will grow stronger soon. Seems troubled. Let's go over there. Okay, I'll be waiting at the church. What?
Good evening.
The Immersion knows no standard moves. There are no set principles for victory. You must always seek to make the best move possible. Please continue to do what you believe is right. I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood for a match right now. Can't teach you Shoji right now, or rather from now on. I'm at checkmate right now. My only option is to concede, but I can't seem to give up. I'm not sure what my next move is after this checkmate. Hifumi seems troubled. With my overflowing knowledge, I might be able to show Hifumi her next move. I feel like I can become closer with Hifumi, thanks to Garuda. My bond will go stronger soon. You know your life, so probably fine. Sure. What? You'll help me think? Thank you.
Actually,
Before we play, I'd like to talk to you about something. My mother told me that I should lose my upcoming exhibition match against the pro. What? She wants you to throw the game? What do you mean? It's a strategy she devised. She says that if I lose to a man, I'll get sympathy from women. As a result, get more female fans. Then, when I make my comeback, I'll become a symbol for strong women everywhere. That way, I can use my weekly magazine's popularity against them and instantly become famous. That's a terrible idea. That won't work. I wish I could agree, but I feel my mother might be right. People do love a good comeback story. Coming from the TV industry, my mother does have a great insight for entertainment. Yeah, until it's discovered that you threw your first match. And then you're forever sullied. This time around, I couldn't help but argue. It's the wrong thing to do. I actually got into a fight with my mother. It wasn't the first time, but what made me sad was I realized my mother doesn't see me as a shogi player. She said there's no need for me to be putting so much time and effort into shogi.
it's terrible.
That once I become famous, I can quit shogi and make money for my looks. The only reason she continues to support my shogi career is so she can profit off me as an idol. It doesn't matter if I lose a match, as long as I build my reputation and make money. To my mother, shogi is just a vehicle to make me famous.
However,
It's probably way too common. However, losing on purpose is wrong. Even if it helped me to become famous and eased my parents' burden, I don't want to turn my back on shogi, a game that both my father and I love. Do something about it. If only that were possible. She's the type of woman who never changes her mind. She wants to achieve her unfulfilled dream of becoming a celebrity through me. Yep. I highly doubt she would ever reconsider. What's your mother's name? It's Soyo Togo. What does that have to do with what we're talking about? I need to do something about the target for Hifumi. Ah, of course. Is that just where we're kind of at in the game? Everybody's like, yo, you could if you could do a little one of those little mini heart changes, that'd be great. They're not asking because they don't know, but you know.
hi.
Thank you for waiting. Here you go. The 3 Kamre Tau and 1 old vest, huh? Alright, I'll see you later. See you later. TV hijacking is terrorism. Not really. Not that serious. It's warm.
Nice.
Let's see. Equipment. Is that an actual upgrade for anybody? Definitely not that one. Let's see. I mean... That's not actually from the thing. That was this. But yeah, I should give him this. Ghana's good. I should laundry up some more Morgana gear too. This is a buff though. Oh yeah, but On doesn't need the reduced fire damage. Also, we have 3 of them now, so maybe that's fine. We'll see. Yusuke. See, Makoto's already got one. Haru's already got one. Futaba? Here you go, Futaba. Again, not sure why you have armor, but just in case. Just in case. Yeah, I guess I will just give this to her. I mean, this one doesn't do anything. This one has more stats. And, you know, I guess just in case. Cool. Alright. Yeah, I'll do some cat armors, because he's got like the old version of the, I think, of the current armor. Yeah, no. Alright, so Anne and Makoto want to hang out, huh? Yeah, we're gonna try to sort of make our way towards the thing. You know, the thing. What's it done? Confidence. Let's see, Makoto's at 5. I know I could technically check these. Anne's at 7. Okay. Let's go to Makoto, because she's lower level. Talk to both, though. What are your plans for today? Wandering around Shibuya, feeling kind of restless. I'll still be in the station for a bit, so let me know if anything comes up. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay, as long as you're careful. Decide later. Check the cord. No, you. No, you. Why does Futaba have armor? Yes. Why are you wearing that? Aren't you immune? Well, everyone else was dressing up. You know. Fair point. You know, I never watched a ton of that show. It was a little after my time, but it is hilarious. It's consistently good. Everything I've seen from it. Yeah. Fair enough. Why do I have a message? Kidding. I think I've got a Discord scammer. Someone trying to friend me out of nowhere. I'll deal with them later. So good at finding these. He really is. It's an art. You did it. What are you doing today, Lightcone? I just finished up some student council work. Got a lot on my mind. Can't really concentrate. I have some things to take care of, and I'll be in the school's vicinity. Let me know if you need anything. I mean, you're alive, so you should be fine. You know what? Sure. Alright. I'll be at the Aoyama station platform. Girl Pinterest a lot. Fair enough.
Aoyama Ichome. This is Aoyama Ichome.
Chome. Is the world really going to become a truly better place now? Still doesn't quite feel quite real for me.
Actually,
Oh, so I spoke with Aiko, and she said her boyfriend was okay with the double date idea. Oh, right, that. She asked me to show her your picture, though. Apparently, she thinks you look a little lame. Wow. Told me that my boyfriend isn't in the same league as her Sukasa. But I think she'll change her mind once she sees you in
Do you
person.
have time to spend with me?
Oh my.
This is Aoyama
Don't worry, I'll back you up.
Train doors are now closing.
Friends do like to say that I have a meme for everything. Hey, it's a good skill to have in modern day. I think Aiko will approve of me with my current charm. That's right, she will. Should I act as Makoto's boyfriend and go to meet Aiko? Sure. I feel like I've become closer to Makoto, thanks to the High Priestess persona, Sarasvati. Our bond will grow stronger. We think you're alive, so probably fine. 4. Thank goodness. I'll contact Aiko.
Shall we go?
Let's meet at the diner, as I mentioned before. I do too, but I don't have near as many. Oh my god. I mean, he's got an aesthetic. He ran with it. It was a choice that he made. Yep. Yo, my name's Tsukasa. I heard all about you two from Aiko. So, I heard you're the student council pres, Makoto-chan. Totally wish I could be one of your council members. I think that actually muted. Whoops. Thank you for the Zoriki check-in, Seknika. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. I hope your internet's being fixed. I hope.
Oh,
Yes, I am. Totally. 4 Eyes here's your boyfriend, yeah? Yeah? Looks like you guys don't get along too well, though. Looks like your love level's rock bottom. You're seriously dating. Love comes in many forms. I'm trying to sell this.
well,
Right. He doesn't like it when I get all clingy with him. Reminder, this we're faking this. This is acting. Acting. At least from my side. But because this is persona. Probably not from her side. I get it. You just don't got any affection compared to us. Mm-hmm. Hey, babe. You wanna do something special today? I don't remember you looking this sexy. Gross. Oh, Tsukasa. Thank. I have to use the bathroom. Hey there, little bird. Gross.
Excuse
Gross. There's something I'd like to ask you. Are you serious about pursuing a relationship with Aiko? Aha! I was wondering when our honor student was going to show her true colors. That reminds me. Aiko said you were real pumped about getting to know me. Why is that, huh? I just wanted to make sure you're good for her. Damn, girl. You really care about your friends. Good stuff. I always say, friends are like super important and shit. Speaking of which, a friend of my GF is totally a friend of mine. How about you telling me your digits? Huh? Oh, what's wrong? Come on, give me your number. Here, have my number instead. Nobody asked you, Four Eyes. Anyways, Aiko already gave me yours, Mako-chan. We good. I do have one more question to ask. You're not going to bring Aiko to your club, are you? What? You suspecting me? I wouldn't dream of it. It's a damn shame people think us hosts are just flirts. My love with Aiko is pure as snow. Don't twist the story. Huh? Is something wrong? Oh, I was just getting to know your little friend here, honey. Well, I should get going. I gotta be at work soon. Me too. Bye. Yeah, that's not a great situation. I hope he's not tricking her. I mean, doesn't really matter if he's tricking her or not. He is a full-grown adult, and she is in high school. Inherently not chill. But no matter what I might think, I still don't have any proof. And above all, Aiko seems really happy. Am I just getting in the way of their happiness? This is a weird thing because obviously the game is fine with the age difference, right? They let Joker do it. So yeah, no, I think you're being considerate. I suppose so. I mean, I really am worried about Aiko here. In the end, I know this is just a hunch, but my father always stressed how important it is to trust hunches. I mean, we have spent exactly 5 minutes with Tsukasa, and he already seems like a slime ball. So, I think we've evolved past hunch. It seems that host has sent me something already. What is this supposed to be saying? It's full of emojis. It's me, Tsukasa. Heart emoji. I know we just met, but couldn't wait to phone emoji you. Eesh. I'm so happy to be friends with you, Mako-chan. Clapping emoji, hot springs emoji. Oh. The actual age difference wouldn't be as big of a deal if she was a full adult. Yeah, I mean, once everybody's a consenting adult, do whatever the hell. I don't care. The issue is she's still a high schooler. Yeah, like, I don't care if somebody's like, 20 years apart. If you're both adults, do your thing. If you get along well and everybody can consent, have a blast. Have a blast. It's just when one of the parties is just literally not an adult is when things are not cool. But I know that is a philosophical difference I have with the game. So. It's a little sus when it's a fresh adult and someone 20 years apart. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like if it's like they're waiting until they hit 18, then there's something weird there for sure. But like, if one person's like 25 and one person's 45, whatever. Yeah, like 18 and 38. That's a little on the borderline. Especially if it's like, they've known each other for a while. Like, one person has known the younger person since before they were 18. and then they magically, you know, they just suddenly start dating once they're 18. That's a little weird. Yeah, it's the power imbalance. And it's the power imbalance and the fact that, like, children and teens don't have fully developed brains yet. Their decision making isn't quite, like, finalized, like, physiologically. So it's very sketch. Very sketch. Yeah. So it's those two things that are the issue. Which is why the fact that this game is like, yeah, go ahead, date your teacher. That's not weird at all. Like, but it is. But it is. They also don't have full control over their own lives. Yeah, also that. Yeah, that would be part of the power imbalance, right? Like, yeah. Yes, especially if they end up with somebody who's, you know, in a position of power, like a boss or a teacher or, you know, things like that. Like a college student with someone who's been in the work world for 10 plus years is weird. It could be. It could be. But, you know. Yeah, it's you know, it's a case by case thing. Once everyone is of a point where they can both legally and mentally consent. Because obviously the law is not everything. Laws are not infallible. It's, you know, at a certain point, a teenager just shouldn't be making those kinds of choices. Yeah, you know. You know. But yeah. Yeah. I think we've covered it. I think we're all basically on the same kind of page. Except for Persona, which is not on that page at all. And I know there's the famous XKCD that has like the dating age formula as well. Just seems like a decent guideline, honestly. I can't remember what exactly it was. I'm sure Chryso will throw it in the meme channel. It's yeah, it's like so and so. It's like an actual math formula for like, is this weird? Because, you know, especially like, yeah, and then, you know, if you get to the point where you're like in your 30s and 40s, 50s, right? You're basically in the same stage of life, right? You know, like, I guess that's a better way of thinking about it. Now that I say it, but like, it's sort of like where you're at in life, right? Like your life stage. Like, teenagers should probably, you know, be dating other teenagers, right? Young adults probably also in the same, like, young adult range, right? More or less. And then once you're in, like, the just generalized adult range, you know, from anywhere from, you know, where I'm at to people a little bit older than me, people, you know, a decent bit younger than me. Because, like, there's not a huge difference between my life stage, like where I'm at in my early 40s, and where someone is at their, like, late 20s. But also, all, and, you know, in their 50s. We're all in basically the same spot. It all depends on just where you're at, right? But I probably don't have much in common with like somebody of retirement age, for example. And I definitely don't have anything in common with people who are like teenager. Right? Like absolutely. And I don't know if I would feel comfortable dating someone who's like in the young adult, like the college age phase, or like right out of college. I don't know if that would work. I've never tried it. To be clear. But I don't know. I don't know if we'd have a lot in common, TBH. There's obviously exceptions to every rule, but that's a big old jump, big old generational jump. Most figure after 21, age stops mattering as much. Yeah, sort of like the post college age, right? Anything after that anything before that gets a hard side. Yeah. Me being in this age range is making my judgment harder. I don't know, that's super fair. I mean, it's obviously your own feelings have got to take precedence, right? If someone 20 years older than me wanted to date me, I would think they're a creep, even if I'm an adult. And they very well could be. Yeah, stages of life is a good judge. Yeah, I like that more than the actual specific numbers. Although, the numbers are a little important. You found it? Nice. Yeah, it's a famous XKCD. Let's see, what is it? It's you can see it in the Discord. Exclamation point Discord. Let's see, what is the actual the standardness? Yes, the standard creepiness rule. Don't date anyone under your age divided by 2 plus 7. So like an 18-year-old range is like 16 to 22, or a 30-year-old's range may be more like 22 to 46. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Yep. And that's a decent guideline. Like because if you are like 18, like you're probably in roughly the same space as someone who's like 16 or 17, or maybe 19. It's probably because you're in like that transitionary period. You're still a teenager, but also you're probably about to head to college, if that's your jam, But I think it's a decent sort of guideline. But as with all things, take it with your own experience. And obviously, if you don't feel comfortable doing something, then 100% don't do it. But chat. Speaking of doing it, didn't love that segue. It's time for our first break. So I recommend that y'all take a break along with me. We take a break once an hour to let the ads run, keep the pre-rolls away, and so that I can work out. I'll be going back right behind me to do some bodyweight squats and some glute bridges, maybe some calf raises if I'm feeling really ambitious. It's a lower body kind of day, So, yeah, y'all take care of yourself too. Grab some water, or grab a snack, or grab a little bit of exercise. If you're stuck at your desk and you're not moving, rest your eyes for like 30 seconds. Just give them a nice little close. Just let them vibe in the darkness. Especially if you're like me and you stare at computer screens all day, it's good for you to take a break. But in any case, thank y'all very much for hanging out today. We'll be right back. BRB. Welcome back, everybody. How we doing? Congrats to Ook And Chryso. We're landing in the pool. Look at y'all. Okay. Little short of breath. Trying to work out. Yeah, I don't know why the leaderboard doesn't work. I don't know why. It should. Well, everything I've seen. Maybe I have to yell at them. To yell at Pixel Plush. 'Cause I've got everything set up. I even updated the game, Chryso. Like I updated my my browser source. I don't know. I do not know. I really wish it worked, though. I want y'all to be able to keep track. I think that's a cool thing. Just does not seem to do it. Nothing works without shouting at someone nowadays. True and real. True and real. I wonder if it's just a... I wonder if the leaderboard's a paid feature for it, and they just, you know, I couldn't find any mention of that, or even how I would do that. But maybe I wonder if that's what it is. But because they do provide it largely for free, so they you know, I don't mind them having some kind of business model. I just don't know what that business model is. Well, I know you can buy like different like essentially different art. Like they'll do like a theme. They'll do like holiday themed versions of the drop game, or you can do like a Halloween theme or a Christmas theme or whatever. And you know, charge a couple bucks for that. I know, but I don't know. I don't remember seeing anything where it's just like, you know, pay to unlock the leaderboard. That's what I can tell. That just should work. I don't know. I don't know. Because it lets me check it. Like I can go on the website and be like, "Hey, what's my leaderboard look like?" And they're like, "Well, nobody's played your game, the game." And I'm like, "But they have." I don't know, chat. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out at some point. Let's just keep going. That was barely a coherent sentence, but I'll need to get used to that if I'm going to help Aiko.
Thank you very much.
By the way, I'm glad you were here with me. I would have been really panicked had I been alone. I honestly despise how immature I can be sometimes. Makoto, you're literally immature. You're literally not mature. That's what being a teenager means. But I'm working through that with your help, so thank you. Now, but I get it. When I was a teenager, I also thought I was very mature. That's part of not having a fully developed frontal cortex. But I was definitely one of them. I definitely thought I was all very grown up. And then I look back 25 years later and I'm like, oh. I made some wild choices. Since Makoto's trusted me. Harrison recovery for Makoto. Nice.
All right.
I know I'm immature. Hey, that's growth. Okay. I think, ironically, knowing that you're immature makes you more mature. Because I definitely didn't realize it when I when I was, in teenager and into my early 20s. I definitely did not. I was self-aware in a lot of ways.
Shall we go?
But, I definitely had gaps. Definitely had some gaps. Schrodinger's maturity? Yeah, basically. Basically. You think you're mature when you're young. I'm not entirely sure I'm mature now, to be totally honest with you. Yeah, if you think you're mature, you're automatically not. But if you think you're not, then you automatically are. There's probably something there. Probably something there. Yeah, it does give you a leg up. I thought I knew everything. Let's see. Me, age 14, reading Tolkien. Hobbits are considered children until they're 30. How funky. And fantasy world building, am I right? This is so different from us humans than me, age 25. Oh, I get it now. Me, age 34. Actually, the Hobbits might have been rushing things a bit. True. Like I said, I'm playing video games on the internet. So there's probably some degree of immaturity there. No. I don't know. Maturity is overrated. Getting old is overrated. Like mentally. Getting mentally old. As long as you can take care of yourself. Also, anytime someone feels the need to explicitly tell you I am not X, the response is thanks for the self-report. I'm not whiny. Huh? Yeah. Quite frequently. See, I'm a nice guy. Yeah, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Because if you are whatever you are trying to say you are, you don't necessarily need to say that you are. Is that English? That makes sense. Show, not tell, etc., etc. We should get going too. I'll let you know if anything comes up.
All right then.
Basically, show, not tell. You know. Goodbye. Guy's genuinely nice. Wouldn't need to tell you. Exactly. My brother had his 30th birthday last year and got exiled. Got excited. I was like, you got exiled? No, got excited to get bunny slippers. Hell yeah, I'd love me some bunny slippers. You never truly become too old for stuff? Exactly. There's that, got exiled as well. I was like, what? I was like, there's a story there. Especially the rest of it. Got exiled to get bunny slippers. I was like, that can't be what that said. And it wasn't. Like that was a story. My brain went on a ride. Yeah, there's that quote. I can't remember who it's from, but like adulthood is realizing that the things that you like gave up to become an adult were actually fine or something. Like, growing up is realizing the things that people told you, you know, you had to give up to grow up were like fine. Like, you should enjoy things, basically. You should feel free to enjoy stuff, despite it not being adult. And real adulthood is realizing that. It's an important point. Yeah, didn't you know you turn 30 and get yeeted off to Ray class? I mean, that's about when I ventured to Ray class for the first time. I was about 30, so it tracks. Not allowed to go back home until he gets bunny slippers. Exactly. It's like a quest. It's your coming of 30 age quest. You must venture forth the bunny slippers. Hey, Light. Thanks so much for everything today. I feel strangely exhausted. Reminds me of when we went to the red light district. Even after we split ways, that host kept sending me messages. Yes, because he's a gigantic creeper. He uses these weird symbols. No idea what he's saying. Okay, now you just sound like a boomer, Makoto. Those are just emojis. You're fine. I want to ignore him, but I shouldn't, for Aiko's sake. Not sure about it being a saying, but I've heard that the difference between your 20s and 30s is that you get to rediscover all the stuff you really did like as a kid. You stop caring what other people... Yeah, basically that idea. Yeah, there is like an actual quote from somebody that sort of states that in a way that doesn't sound like me rambling for 5 minutes about it. But yeah, it's basically that premise. Right, so. Or it's, you know, once you reach a certain point, you realize that all those things you enjoyed as a kid, that you felt like you had to stop enjoying to grow up, are fine to enjoy. You'll relearn how to enjoy things, you know. You're allowed to ignore him. Really? Oh, okay, if you say so. Thanks for the advice. I'll try to stop overthinking all this. I just can't shake these doubts about Aiko's boyfriend. I can't tell if he's a bad guy, but he doesn't seem on the level either. I'll need a little more information. Like, I can tell you, Makoto, he seems like a bad guy. Thanks for all your advice. I'll talk to you later. Either that or he is literally the worst first impression that I've ever seen.
You're back.
Either he's a bad guy, or he gives off just the worst impression. Which, probably not a great sign. No, I actually do like lava lamps. Hey, lava lamps are sick. Lava lamps are sick. I would love to have a lava lamp again. I had one at one point. Once upon a time. Oh, speaking of, just yet another tangent. Do y'all know that, what is it, like Cloudflare or something? Like one of those, the web companies? They do, like, cryptography using lava lamps. Like, they use it to generate random numbers. Like, they have a wall. They have, like, a wall of lava lamps with a camera on it, and they use the positions of the lava lamps, the lava, to generate random numbers, which are more like actually random. Or are actually genuinely random. Because, for those who don't know, computers are terrible at random numbers. It's, computers cannot generate true random numbers in the way that people think of randomness. So, people started coming up with ways to exploit chaos, like the randomness in a set of lava lamps. Yeah, it's very neat. Very neat. That is Cloudflare, yes. I thought it was. We hear from you for you more than the game. Don't worry, go on all the tangents. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Thank you, Ook. That's interesting. Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, there's a couple of companies out there doing like different things where they try to sort of leverage the randomness that can actually be found in nature or in physics or whatever to get better RNG. Like literally just technically better random numbers. Because because standard computing is bad at it. Most of what we think of randomization in PCs is like more of a pseudo-random thing. All based on seeds and stuff, and if you know the seed, you can actually like go back and track literally what the next number will be. You know the seed in the algorithm. What Cloudflare does is actually uses they do something with the lava lamps, like reading in the data, and use that as the seed to generate random stuff for their cryptography. It's very cool. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Cloudflare uses lava lamps to achieve randomness for data encryption. Yeah, they have like a whole wall that they like track. Yep. Pretty cool. Mathman, the Content Delta gentleman that I'm often talking about, he's a cryptographer by trade, and I think that's where I originally heard it from. I think. Like his day job is working as a mathematician, doing cryptography. Important. It's an important field of study. Yeah, cameras monitor the wall 24/7 and use the footage. Yeah, it's like, because they're like tracking where the lava goes. Then they algorithmize that. Yep. It's pretty sick and seems to work fairly well. Like way better than just relying on like a random date, which a lot of things do. Like a lot of game RNG will use like either the epoch date, which is just like the sort of standardized beginning of computing. So a lot of them will use that for their seed. A lot of them will use like the time that you start the game up, right? Like they'll take a snapshot of when you start the game and use that as a random seed. You can do that. They'll use they'll literally use the time in game, like both from when you launched or like your playtime. They'll use that as a seed. So when you hear about speedrunners doing like RNG manipulation, it's usually because they know how the seed is generated and they use that to work out to make the RNG not random, basically. Final Fantasy VII uses the in-game timer a lot and arbitrary background movement. Oh, yeah, it's very cool. It's a very cool bit of tech that not many people think about. Not a lot of people who aren't in the industry think about it. Yeah, random numbers are hard. Computers don't like them. Computers don't like them. Which is like because computers are phenomenally good at math. It's kind of there. It's kind of what they do at the base level. So doing not math, which is literally what RNG is, like anti-math. Not great. They want to give you an answer when you ask them a question. And then now we have ChatGPT, which will just straight up lie to you if you try to ask it a math question. Hey! I'm seeing how popular Shido is. Unless he confesses, there's no way this is going to change. I just believe everything Shido spoon feeds him. In that case, wasn't a mistake for us to change his heart. I mean, we made the best possible choice, didn't we? Assuming the change of heart is successful. Indeed. There's truly no better way to go about it. Still, the current state of things is somewhat concerning. You know what? We need a backup plan. It would be nice to have one, but we don't have the time. This is really nothing we can really do until election day. True. Let's see, it's the evening. Let's go do more laundry. Be careful out there. And again, I'm sure no one's looking for you. Let's do more laundry. Oh, laundry's back here. Well,
Okay.
you know, I have some sooty equipment. Equipment for cats. Get 3 more items. Equipment for cats. Get 2 more items. I guess this. Yeah, 1 more item. 1 more item. Kawakami, do this, please.
Hi.
Thanks for calling me. Came here just for you on my day off. You better be grateful. Technically, still work, so I wear my maid outfit. That'll be 5 at the end, please. I like how she's less salty about me calling her to do laundry on her day off than she is when she's working. Hey, bud. Talking so much about the political elections, dummies. Politicians ain't doing nothing to help us. That's right. Right? You can't trust that Shido guy. I would never drink with that guy. He's not pour me any sake, he just disrespect me. True. True and real. True and based, drunk guy. True and base. She's a workaholic. You make her not work when she's at work. True. True. And that tilts her, yeah. I think that's probably a common philosophy in Japan with a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Not good at leisure. Or very heavy like workaholic culture. Did I get it? I didn't have any messages today. I didn't. Who's it? Akihabara. Oh, Mishima. Also these guys. Yeah, what's up, Mishima? We need to avoid anything that'll make us stand out. Don't worry, though. Your secret's safe with me. Not just as the admin of the fan site, but as your friend. So you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks! Hey, I'd like to talk to you today about how I'm helping you guys. You have time? So my bond will go stronger soon? Sure! I mean, thinks you're alive at this point, so you should be fine. Yeah.
Come on, let's get going.
Go somewhere close then.
Sorry.
Sorry. One sec. That was from Akayama-kun. He said he wants me to stop by. Apparently he's pretty close. Sounded serious. I don't think we should ignore him. Can you come with me? What? Akayama-kun? There's our guy. Look, Akayama-kun says he's not going to be able to pay up this month. How about you spot him? That's what friends are for, right? What the heck? Friends? You guys ain't friends? Don't try and mess with us, Akiyama. This loser's supposed to be a friend who's gonna help you. You don't got anything to do with this little bitch, Akiyama. It's just you get out of here. Come on, Toru. Looks like we're gonna have to go chat with that girlfriend of his. Please, no, I'm begging you. Sorry, but you broke her promise. Now she's gonna be the one to pay us back. You catch my drift. Gross. Is this what you get after trying to screw us over? You're so cruel, Yuda-kun. Yama-kun. Wraith. Run. I'm not leaving, bud. Are you sure? I don't want to get you involved. Well, having you here is definitely reassuring. What is he gonna do? Telling me to run? Gonna knife these guys or something? Mishra, you good? Wraithkin, run. You need plausible deniability. Like, no. I think I have an idea. It's risky, but it might just work. Anything that happens to me, take care of Akiyama-kun, right? What is he doing? Hey, you guys! Crap, I bit my tongue. Hey, you're still here? Run away, you idiot. Oh, you better lay off Akiyama-kun. I've been taking a video of this whole conversation. Do anything to Akiyama-kun or his girlfriend, I'll bring it straight to the police. Don't get any ideas about breaking my phone. Backs up to the cloud automatically. Hey, what should we do? It'll be fine. Police ain't gonna do shit because of a stupid little video. Why don't you run along home to your anime girls? I don't got time to deal with losers like you. Ugh. Believe in yourself. Right, you're right.
What the hell?
Look, I know you guys are supposed to be tough and all, but are you sure it's really worth getting arrested again over something like this? This video is definitely enough to get you guys busted for given your previous criminal records. How did you know about that? No matter how, just leave Akiyama-kun alone. We'll be even. Then, if you keep your word, I'll delete the video. Back up, too.
We'll delete them now.
No. Yuda-kun.
I had enough of this shit.
Let's go, Mishima. Man, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. My whole act would have broken down if they didn't back off when they did. It really suck, huh? Uh, you're super cool.
Hmm?
You think? Even if I peed in my pants a little? Oh, kiddo. Oh, Mishima. Oh, buddy. The truth is, I've dealt with enough bullying to know guys like that have probably been arrested at least once. Oh, and thanks for sticking by me, Wraith. Can't let justice like that go unchecked. I think I get it now. This feeling is what made me want to help you guys to begin with. Why I started the fan site. Make sure that nobody has to go through this stuff like this again. Mishima seems extra motivated. Mishima rank up, rank 8.
All right.
Or more XP. Akiyama-kun, are you okay? Looks like they really laid into you.
I too am. But I'm also weak. So the weak balances the.
Amethyst, thank you for the wee and the woo. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much. I love it. I love it. I need to put SK over my face, don't I? When that plays. SK is so cool. One of the best characters in modern gaming, IMO. Yeah. Doing well? Had to make an entrance? Hey, that's why the buttons are there. That's why they're there. I'm glad you're doing well. We're doing pretty good here. Enjoying our personaing. Making good progress. Making good progress. We just helped out Mishima here, who's helping out Akiyama, Akiyama's one of the ones we changed their heart, I think. I'm doing well. I'm not nearly as tired today as I was yesterday, y'all. I was struggling. I didn't think I was struggling, but I was yawning a lot. Which means I guess I was struggling. Because you don't usually yawn unless your body needs unless your body needs more oxygen, basically. That's why you yawn. It seems to also correspond to tiredness. Yeah. I'm feeling good today. I did go to bed earlier. Probably helped. Mishima, why'd you help me? Huh? You didn't need to get involved.
Sorry.
It looked like you were really in trouble, though, so I stepped up. Oh, that's so. Anyway, can you walk? Do you need us to call an ambulance? I'm fine. Just go.
Oh.
All right. Come on, Wraith.
Well, see you later.
See ya, Mishima. Glad we could help. Pew 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 pew. Oh, Wraith. Sorry. Are you okay to talk right now? The panic's finally kicking in. I'm shaking so bad. I need to talk to someone. Hey, you think I'll be okay? Those guys secretly followed me home. Oh, but I have the model gun I got for self-defense. And my security system's top of the line, so I'm safe, right? You've got this. Oh, what? You're not even gonna help? I can't face these guys alone. They're gonna tear me apart, destroy me. Oh, huh. Some reason I feel weirdly calmer after getting to yell a bit. Turns out that's the way that works. Anyways, I'm so exhausted. I wish I could just crash, but I gotta do some research on these guys. And I have to mod the fan site too. Looking like another all-nighter. Thanks for listening through all that, though. Okay, see ya. Oh, kiddo. Oh, Mishima. I just want to protect that kid.
Hi.
Thank you for waiting. Here you go. Nice. Alright, see you later. Maybe a new piece of gear for Lagana?
The new Shido administration will pull us out of this recession and renew our economy.
Uh-huh. I've heard that one before.
He's really the only option we have. I really hope he can succeed and not succumb to that slander. This election may very well be a historical turning point for this nation.
Big old oof. Big old oof. She's lucky to be able to witness such a historic event.
I should have known.
The support for Shido is as strong as ever. I don't know about y'all, but I am real done living through historic events. I am real done with it. If we could just not have any history happen for a while, that'd be great. I'm astounded he was able to deceive this many people. Madarame was a shrewd con artist, but Shido is on an entirely different level. But this charade will come to a halt soon. Once he unveils the truth, the good people of Tokyo will rally together against this tyrant. Until then, I must be patient. I like to think they're saying all this stuff out loud. Hey, sorry for bringing this up now. I know you have your hands full, but Phantoms can do it. I have faith in all of you. Anyway, here's the info I have. This one's important. Apparently this post is made by someone with ties to the banks and finance sector. Target this time is a guy who never pays back his loans. Imagine. Sounds like you might be involved in organized crime, too. Could be dangerous. Sounds interesting. Apparently even the police are having trouble catching him. Keeps changing his name and his appearance to elude them. Guess he's basically the man of 100 faces. Huh, not bad, huh? According to one particular post, he's currently going by the name Fumio Akitsu. I went ahead and made a warning post about it. Is that okay? Either way, sure be easy for the Phantoms.
Oh.
Wow, this is some good info. Even from Mishima. Let's discuss whether or not we want to go after this guy over at the hideout. Another request received. Sort of stacking them up again. Stacking them up again. I want to stack some more up before we go back into Mementos. We did a big old Mementos burst earlier this week. Everything we could. Now we wait. I want to stack a few more up. What do we got? Dollar? What's the plan for today? Have you already decided? Made a sketch of your mascot. Want to see? I mean, of course, Ook. Come on. Come on, of course I want to see. Do I have... Yeah, I mean, throw it in the creative art channel. I mean, yeah, I do. Obviously. I love art. I love art. Love some fan art. If you feel comfortable sharing it publicly, of course. And yeah, put it in the Discord. If you don't, you can always just DM it to me, Ook. I'm sure other people would like to see too. Right, of course, DM on Discord. I don't bother with Twitch. Twitch is this jank. I would love to see Discord is. Give me a sec. Classic. I love the fact that Discord is just getting worse. Love it. That's what happens when your company goes publicly traded. I'm kind of anxious. I came outside of lunch. We know what's up. I don't care what it is. I mean, he knows here live at this point, so it'd be fine. Yeah, let's go hang out with Vitaba while we where's that? I'll do that. Yeah, let's go hang out with Vitaba. Oh me. Did we get something to replace this? A luck +6 collar, huh? And luck is like crit chance, among other things, right? Sure. Let's see. Did we get anything else? Nope. Like we're good. I don't think you can send pics. Dang it, Bobby. That's my fault. Hold on. Gonna fix it. Gonna fix it live. I need to redo all my channels. The permissions are all screwed up. Verified. Because the I used a template to generate the server, and I think the templates before they did a bunch of like stuff to the things. Or added a bunch of new permissions and such. Batch files. Send. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Try that. There's also duplicate channels. Game chat and general gaming do the same thing. Yeah, I think the reason they were split out in the template was like, I think game chat was supposed to be like for people playing stuff like at the moment. You know, it's like the text chat for to go along with like a voice chat. But you don't need to do that anymore because voice chats have their own text chat. Yeah, I need to consolidate some stuff. I wonder if I can just do a new template. Hopefully not break everything. I'm trying to like not lose message history, so I need to go in and figure out how to do all that. It works now? Cool. Yo. I love that. That's sick. Ook. What? I love him. I love him. Hold on. We need to do this. Hold on. Let me do this in the right order. Look at him. Look at him. He's awesome. I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Ook. He's just a little guy. That is Very good. It was very good. You basically nailed him. Love it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love seeing fan art. I haven't gotten a lot of fan art over the time, so I love seeing it. Game. I love it. Thank you. Switch that back over there. Switch this back over here. Yeah. I love it. That's one of the first pieces of fan art we've got on the channel, I believe. I'm trying to remember if I've seen any other. I know people have done a little bit of, done some goofs. I think I got AI generated at one point. I think somebody made some AI generated emotes of based on my actual face, which were kind of hilarious. As gross as in general Gen AI is, they were kind of funny. It wasn't like a realistic thing. It wasn't like making copying my face. But it was like doing like emotes based on my face, right? Well, it was like cartoon. It was like cartoon me. Yeah, I think you can find them in the stream suggestions thing. But yeah, I didn't use them because they were, generated. I haven't used them for anything, but they are terrifying looking. I think if you look at this, like the stream suggestions or something, you can find them. You love fan art? Should we start sending you art of fans oscillating? I don't know, Chryso. That might be too hot for me. I don't know if I can handle. I don't know if I can handle some oscillating fan art. Might be too much. It was pretty funny. Yeah, it's not like it wasn't like generating something that looked like me. It was just like it was an emote goof. They wanted to make an adorable version of an emote for me. You have complained about the heat in your room? It's true. Yeah, I have my air conditioning running right now. Doing the thing. It's so much nicer. Turns out, air conditioning is good. Now, will I think it is as good when my power bill doubles next month? Probably not. But hey, I already can't pay all my bills, so might as well make them more expensive.
Yo.
I don't think that's the right logic. Yeah, I haven't gotten much fan art, so I do. I really genuinely appreciate that, Ook. I genuinely appreciate it. I think it looks sick. You're very talented. Everything's finished, right? Like, all we gotta do now is wait, like always. You're free. It's promised this time. What should we do next? It's just a little guy I had to draw him. Yeah, Wraith is just a little guy. Yeah, that's. I'm Light Wraith. He's just Wraith. Yeah, he's just a little ghost wizard. Little wizard ghost. As you are. Yeah, Nelfie, who y'all have seen on the channel. Friend of mine in real life. He originally crafted Wraith. Or I had like I have a very scuffed version of Wraith that I designed. And then he took that and made the version that I use for my avatars and for the for like my emotes and stuff. Actually, you can see that if you look on the the Discord's profile, the server icon, like our server, that version of Wraith is the one that I made. yeah, the server profile pic is the version that I made, and then my profile pic, like everywhere, including here, and all the emotes are the iteration that Nelfie did for me, which I appreciate a lot. Yeah. Now I have a cool sketch to go along with it. Love it. Makes me feel like a real boy. That's really when you made it. Like, forget making money, forget all that other stuff. If you can be on the internet and somebody makes art of you, whether it's yourself or your like avatar, kind of made it. You kind of made it. So I'm kind of feeling like I made it. Kind of feeling like I made it. So thank you. Yeah, he's just a wraith that is light. Yeah, exactly. Let's hang out with Futaba. Let's hang out with Futaba. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so you should be careful. Wanna hang out? Let's hang out. Alright, time to formulate our plan of attack. Get in there. Go. Go! I need... hold on. I need to actually make a note to do the... do a pass to the Discord. Like, at least go through and fix my permissions and all that. Because it happens frequently. Somebody's like, I can't do anything in this channel. I'm like, oh. Whoops. You can, it's happened over time because we're still growing the Discord and all that. Exclamation point Discord, by the way, if you want to see what we're talking about. It's taking some time to grow. So a lot of the channels are still kind of empty. I went probably bigger than I needed to. Check Discord. Yep, that looks like a human being wrote a word. Permit. Butchered. I will hopefully be able to read that when I look at it later. I would have put the population map in the tech channel, but I can't put images there. Noted. Yeah, that's my bad. I think that whole category is scuffed. I think I should be able to update the permissions on just like that whole category and fix it. I just gotta go in and do it. But before we hang out with Futaba, it's time for us to hang out with an ad break. We got about a minute till the ads. 45 seconds, in fact. So let's take this opportunity to take ourselves a break. Take the nuclear option, burn it all down. It's a little tempting, but I don't want to lose what we do have. Maybe there's some way for me to like back it up and restore it or something. Take a break along with me. We take a break whenever the ads run, so that I can prevent pre-rolls, because pre-rolls suck, and so that I can get a nice little workout in, move around a little bit. taking frequent breaks is good when you spend all day at a computer like I do. So, do it along with me, chat. Grab some water, grab a snack, grab some coffee, grab whatever you're feeling like. Even grabbing a little bit of eyes closed time. And we'll be back here in about 3 minutes to hang out with Vitaba for a little bit. Stay tuned, everybody. BRB. Welcome back. Welcome back. Did y'all bonk? Did y'all bonk on the way down? That's one of the fun things. That's one of the fun things. Oh yeah, y'all dropped simultaneously. Yeah, according to my my streamer bot, Chrysos came in first and then yours, Ook, but they're both literally at the same time. They're like both at 12:04:30. Like, and so like you're both at like the 30-second mark. It's like it was basically simultaneous. So yeah, it's just whatever, the Twitch IRC client decided to drop in. Yeah, it's y'all like dropped simultaneously. You bonked 3 times. I wish I'd seen that, honestly. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. One of the most fun parts about the drop game is that you can bonk. It makes it more interesting. Like I said, I think I added the mechanism where you can use bits. I don't expect anybody to ever do this, by the way. Please don't. But I did add the button. I think there's a mechanism where you can use bits to drop like random debris or something during the drop game. I haven't tried it myself. I don't know exactly how it works, but I did select it when I was updating the drop game in general, just in case. So I guess technically, if you feel like you're getting bodied, you could try that, but like seriously don't. If you got photographic evidence, yeah, like I said, y'all sent the messages at the same time. Y'all sent the messages at like the same time, yeah. But it's yeah. Like occasionally the Twitch IRC does that, where something will look a little out of order because the messages come in like identically, like with an identical timestamp, because the Twitch chat uses IRC. That's the reason that like it's completely separate from the stream itself, by the way. The reason that you can get out of sync, where like the like chat will be running at one speed, and then what you're seeing isn't necessarily synced up, is because they're run entirely separately on 2 completely different servers. So sometimes you might have a little bit more stream delay than somebody else in chat, so they might be seeing stuff a little bit quicker than you are, and thus you'll see them like reacting to something, then you see it like 10 seconds later. That kind of thing. I do my best to keep the stream delay low, but like I have it on as low latency as it'll let me, but routing from servers and all those various internet shenaniganry usually ends up with the chat being faster than the video. And sometimes when it gets real wonky, the video and audio get out of sync. I don't know how that one happens. That's some real weirdness on the Twitch side. But it does occasionally happen. Yeah. Yeah, the bonking's great. I originally, like with so many of my things, I originally saw the drop game on the Mathman channel, because he would do the same thing. He would run the game both on breaks and when he wanted people to like pick stuff, you know, like if he wanted to like pick the next map for Phasmophobia or whatever, he would just tell people to just drop, and whoever landed in the pool got to pick. And you know, since he usually had like 70-ish people in the channel, more or less, you know, or like roughly, it was a partner channel, so about that, somewhere in there. It would just be like a wave of emotes dropping and just like slamming into each other and flying back and forth. Chaos. Hilarious to see. That's one of the best things. I may eventually use the drop game to like decide stuff like that too. But for now, it's just for y'all to have something to do while I go to break, you know. Something for those non-added, the adless people to do while we're on break. You don't have to be adless. You can drop even if you can't see it, just as long as the game's it doesn't do anything if I'm not on the break screen because it's turned off. But if I'm on the break screen, even if you can't see it, you can still drop. And yeah, don't forget you can use emotes on that too. If you do exclamation point drop and then either like an emote, it could be a static one or an animated one. It'll actually swap the little dude for the emote. Pretty good. Pretty good. They've got a bunch of other ones too. They have like a pachinko machine. You know, like the thing with like the pegs, where you do the same thing. You drop an emote and it like bounces down the pegs, trying to land in I think like a bucket or something. And they have like a hill race. Like you trigger it and you know your emotes race down a slope. And that's why the leaderboard doesn't work. You shut down everyone. See, I have it set up the way they told me to set it up though. But maybe. But even with that, like, it should still work like while the game is up, right? Like we've checked the leaderboard like while it's like we have like active drops. I've definitely done it because I've tested it like offline, and it just doesn't seem to want to show up. But yeah, maybe there's something with how I've got it going. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I may have to like actually email the devs or something. See if they can help. It would be cool for y'all to be able to track it. Just a nice little bonus. And it annoys me that it doesn't work. I don't like it when things on my stream don't work, chat. I don't like it. Next premise is, learn about my generation. Oh boy. Wait, I think I can do the next one too. Have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. Let's see. What is Futaba's generation? So this came out in 2016, right? And she's... Is this set in 2016? I think so, right? More or less. So she'd be... So she was 13... She's 13, right? She's like 13, 14? in 2016, which would make her Gen Z? Question mark? Right? I think. Yeah, Gen Z? Okay. What I thought. Hard for me to keep track. It still blows my mind that Gen Alpha is actually, like, well established now, right? I think we might even have started the next one. The days of the week match 2016? Okay. Gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah, like Gen Alpha is like a whole thing. Like they're just actual people. And yeah, I think we're on to Gen Beta now, right? Like pretty recently. Yeah. Wild. I can't be multiple generations behind. It's impossible. Impossible. Because I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge of Millennial and Gen X. What I like to call it Elder Millennial, but a lot of people call my age range the Zennials, like XENNIAL, like a combination, like a crossover between Gen X and Millennial. They call like my little, like the age range that I'm in is like a micro generation, because we're in like a weird space in time. It's like I grew up before the internet was a thing, but also I grew up with the internet. Like as I was becoming a teenager, the internet was becoming a thing. You know, a public thing. So I'm like in a weird, like my age range is in a very weird spot. Generation's weird. But I tend to relate more to people in like the millennial range and like the elder Gen Zs. You know? Don't relate a lot to Gen X. TBH. Occasionally something's... Occasionally my Gen X influence comes out. Occasionally. But mostly I'm on the millennial side. You're very safely in Gen Z? Yeah, that sounds right. I don't... Like, there's people who are still like, man, the Gen Z kids. I'm like, hate to break it to you, but Gen Z is all adults now, man. Like, they're just not, they just haven't caught up. You know, it happened to us too. It was the millennial kids until we were like in our 20s. Not sure who you think we are. It happens every time. It's happening to Gen Z now. It'll happen to Gen Alpha here in a handful of years. So on and so on. I don't know the exact years for Gen Z. But I know it's like... I know they're like basically all adults at this point, right? Like they're all like in their 20s, functionally. Like Gen Alpha are the basically up and coming teenagers now. Time has no meaning. Where can I find lots of young people?
Let's go.
An arcade, Futaba. An arcade is your place. Like Futaba would thrive at the local arcade. That's around 95 until around 07, I think. That sounds right. Makes sense. '95 to 07. Yeah. So yeah, they're basically all of Gen Z is in somewhere in the 20s, like maybe 19 at on the like the cusp end, right? Means they're 30-year-old Gen Z. Yep, pretty wild. But there's still people out there going, you know, the Gen Z kids. I'm like, you might want to catch up. Oh. Yeah, I think, I know some people in Gen Z. I've worked with people in Gen Z. Like people who are, you know, full-on professionals. You know? Because, yeah, they're like in their 20, like basically just encompassing the entire 20s. Like all the way up to 30. Like down to brushing 19. I mean, by Tolkien logic, they are still kids. Yeah, true. True. That's it. That's the reason people do it. They're going by the Tolkien metric. Not just because they not just because they're, you know, just being weird. And see, so when did Gen Beta start? It's still pretty recent, right? Like last year or so? Or am I also one of those guys that's super far behind? That is what they're calling it, right? Because, you know, we're just randomly making up names for them. Making up names for generations. Like we had, I think technically, or like, you know, millennials are also Gen Y, right? But millennials makes more sense, like from a descriptor. I guess we went like XYZ, and then now we're having to do like alphanumerics or you know, Greek alphabet. Nope, ain't no time like the present. Let's go.
Wow, you guys are actually started getting pretty close. Not that that's a bad thing, though. Anyway, be careful out there.
Yeah, it's
Interesting.
time do keep progressing. You could even say it keeps on slipping into the future. Speaking of ancient references. Yeah, the diner. Heard all about the unlimited fountain drinks at these places. Yes, Futaba. I regret to tell you, Futaba, this is a relic of your time. Most of these places don't offer unlimited fountain drinks anymore. They say they don't. They say they don't. But they're also probably not stopping you if you go over and refill it.
Where are they? I don't see them anywhere.
Hi.
Wraith? Wraith? Oh, crap, and you're with a girl?
Oh, this is my sister. Taba is my sister, Mishima. You know, functionally.
Is this a friend of yours?
Why you gotta roast him like this, Joker? We are rank 8 confidants, Joker. Come on. Can't just say he's your friend? Can't just say yes? Why they do this? Why they do this to Mishima? Kid doesn't get any respect. Just because he might have peed himself a little bit. He was confronting some people who might have actively tried to beat him up. He's in my class.
Oh, that's right.
How about ask him for help with my promise?
What promise?
Have a seat, Mishima.
Well, you just want to have a regular old conversation? So, wait, that you're saying that you, girl, want to talk to me?
Mishima, hold it together, bud. Keep it together.
I see. In that case, I guess I don't have a choice. Nope, none whatsoever. I'll just have to help you out.
Really?
Oh, you're so nice. My name's Futaba Sakura. Don't you forget it. Oh, okay. I'm Yuki Mishima, but everyone just calls me Mishima. It seems like help always comes my way when I need it most. Maybe my luck stat's really high.
I think you're right.
Heck yeah! I could probably roll a natural 20 right now if you asked me to.
Such a nerd.
Let me see.
Big time little sister in energy. I hope they don't try to do a relationship there. I will dodge it. I will try to dodge it. But I'm not like I'm trying to dodge all of the relationships. Because I'm in protest. I'm in a persona protest. They won't let me date Ryuji. Won't let Joker date Ryuji. To be clear. Not being a creeper. They won't let Joker date Ryuji. Joker's not dating anybody. Because that's the one true pair. That's the OTP, as the kids would say. No matter what the game tries to say.
So you want to learn more about our generation? I doubt it'll be easy to explain. Youth, the unknown frontier. Maybe I should try talking about my hobbies? Do you like computers?
Oh, you just said the magic word. Mishima. You just said the C word. The OTP is Shuaki. Sure. You know, fair. Fair. I'd probably be alright with that. I was also pretty much in protest by this point. Yeah, slightly different reason, but doesn't hurt the plan.
Can't believe
It still is kind of wild how mean they were to Ryuji after that. I know it was played as a goof, but come on, he almost died. Like, he almost died. I would have been traumatized. We might have been done if they'd killed off Ryuji. I would have had a hard time.
Yes.
Yeah. Not just almost died. He almost died saving them. Yeah, exactly. and then gets beat up for his trouble. Kinda rude. Kinda rude, ladies. I'm always online. Huh, me too. What forum sites do you use? I usually keep to forums. Or what sites do you use? I usually keep to forums myself. Wow. Also a marker of its time. I was a forum kid as well. Like as a teenager. And as a 20-ager. Those forums are where it's at. But Reddit murdered those. Reddit and social media. That and I'm Team Kasumi anyway. Also fair, yeah. Also true. Japan still has a lot of forums? Interesting. I'm glad, actually. Glad to hear that. I am strongly anti centralization of the internet. I don't like the fact that all of the internet has like consolidated down to like 5 web pages. I think it's bad. I think it's bad for the internet. I think it's bad for the people on the internet. I think the only people it's good for, in fact, are the people that I don't want it to be good for. The gigantic corporations that now run everything. It's one of the reasons I'm not a Redditor, despite literally every other millennial being a Redditor. It feels like. I actively don't like Reddit. Because I feel like it's both a cause and a symptom of that particular centralization. No. But also, unfortunately, Reddit is the only place to find, like, actual Google results now. Unfortunately. Like, if you want to Google something and get an actual answer from at least probably a human being, Reddit's like the only place to find it now. Yay. I'm glad that Japan still fights the good fight. I'll take Reddit over AI every time. Yeah. I always, like, every single one of my search results now is basically thing I'm searching for, Reddit. Like, I don't want it to be that way, but my other option is just taking a bunch of AI-generated web pages. The spoiler chat. Not only is that thing at the top, you know, the actual Google AI thing, AI, but also when you get all these kind of weird-looking web pages in the search results, like they seem very generic with like weird URLs. Those are also AI generated, specifically for SEO. So even if you're dodging those, you're still looking at AI if you're looking at the other results. Spoiler. Basically, if you look and you see a website that hasn't been around for 25 years, and honestly half of those, basically can't use search results anymore. So yeah, your best chance, unfortunately, is to look on Reddit for whatever you're trying to search for. As dumb as that is. We live in a time. Like, it doesn't matter how strong your Google foo is now, because the actual search engine is working against you. It's no longer just returning the thing you asked for. It's returning what makes them money. Okay. What size do you use? I usually keep the forums to myself. Or are you more into streaming? I am. I'd gladly subscribe to your channel. Would you now, Mishima? Twitch.tv/TheLightWraith. YouTube.com/@TheLightWraith. And also @LightWraithLive. Patreon.com/TheLightWraith. Blue Sky dot whatever dot at the Light Wraith. Twitter at the Light Wraith. TikTok at the Light Wraith. Instagram at the Light Wraith. Do it, Mishima. What's it? Sorry. What are we talking about? Sorry, when the game gives you a chance to shill, when it actually tells you to shill, you got it. It's not even shilling. It's like, it's just marketing. I'm not shilling for somebody else. I'm like, no. I'm just marketing. Cunningham's Law works overtime on Reddit. Wait, which one's Cunningham's Law? I think I might have had it confused. Which one's Cunningham's Law? And, you know, join the Discord as well. Did I get everything? Did I name all the things, chat? I think I did. Hilarious. Hilarious. This is a dialogue that exists in the game. Because 2016 would have been like, you know, things are really popping off on the in streaming, really. The Cunningham's Law is the best way to get the right answer on the internet is to not ask a question, it's supposed the wrong answer. Yeah. Yep. Okay, yeah. It wasn't the one I thought it was, but yes, that is absolutely true. It's related to the best way to get engagement on, also the best way to get engagement on, online, on posting or, on stream or on videos or on shorts or whatever. Post something just blatantly incorrect. People be like, actually, boom. You got him. I don't want to do that, but it does work. Wait. Do you by chance run one of those racy channels? Mishima? Mishima, you need to get off that part of the internet, bud. He is obviously a minor. Y'all were just talking about that. Y'all are both minors. You shouldn't be looking at the racy channels involving minors. I'm not even sure how you would do that. How he found that. You on the black web? The dark web? Is he on the dark web? Is Mishima hanging out on the dark web? At least they're the same age? Yeah. Just, you know, really shouldn't be looking for underage racy streams, as he says. You'd need to be super courageous to do that. That certainly would be unwelcome. Heck. Oh my god, Mishima. Okay. But I'm gonna need you to never do that again. You don't need to never do that again, Mishima. Mishima. Yeah, I mean they're the same age, so it that part's fine. But this boy just kecked. He just kecked, y'all. Huh. Whoa, that's the first time I actually heard anybody actually say that out loud. Keck. Oh no. Oh no. Huh? That's all you took from that conversation?
I see.
Yes. She very gracefully dodged past the racy channel comment, Mishima. Yes. I got it. This overwhelmingly forgettable appearance, generic speech style, and total lack of sex appeal. Obliterated. She just obliterated this boy. Ishima. Oh my god, she also got his name wrong. Are you an NPC? Oh my god. Is this the origin of like Gen Alpha calling people NPCs? Does it start here? Kind of messed up, Futaba. TBH. I mean, sure, Mishima's also being weird. Oh my god. I don't know that he's the protagonist. Yeah, to be fair, Mishima shot first. Yeah, this is just a mess of a conversation. It's two incredibly socially awkward people trying to have a first conversation. And it is going exactly as well as you would expect. I'm gonna go with what's an NPC. I'm gonna pretend like Joker doesn't game. Even though I got a single thing for that. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it's like he's a random extra in a movie. No relevance whatsoever. You really need to repeat yourself. It was painful enough the first time around. My name isn't Nishima.
All right.
Anyway, I'm glad you spawned here. I killed 2 promises today with 1 Nishima today. I killed 2 promises with 1 Nishima today. Learn about my generation and have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. Yeah. I don't know if you succeeded in that second one, Futaba. Y'all definitely had a conversation. And maybe, you know, I haven't been a kid in a hot minute. Maybe this was a normal conversation between 2 children or 2 teenagers. Somebody out there would have to tell me. Somebody out there would have to tell me. But I definitely had some nerdy conversations as a teen. Don't get me wrong. Ooh. I am also more than a little bit socially awkward, so again, don't know about normal. Then again, normality is overrated. I think I gained a ton of XP on this adventure. It's all because you brought me here, Light. Thanks. I can sense Futaba's innocent joy. I can also sense Mishima's deepening despair. Permit to rank 5.
All right.
Wild. Futaba-chan, is it okay if I call you that, right? I'm a little embarrassed. Oh, Mishima. Oh, Mishima. He's like instantly got a crush. Remember that part where I said that, you know, teenage frontal lobes aren't quite fully developed. A lot of the thinking is hormone driven. That definitely stops when you're an adult. Anyway, what are you doing after this? Going home.
Yes.
Oh, right.
All right, let's do it.
Come on, Light. We're off. Ow. You know, I think those two make an excellent pair. I think those two make an excellent pair. Ahoy! I did awesome today, huh? I'm too ace, if you're joking. I mean, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. It definitely does decrease. It definitely does decrease as you get older, but never fully goes away. It is still very possible to make some it is still very possible to make some questionable decisions that are not driven entirely by logic, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Even at my advanced age of 40-something. There's a super wide-eyed stare at the camera. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. I would never. I would never. Yeah, it's a little of both. It's a little bit of a goof, but it's also a little bit true. But it is, as a teenager, your brain be not necessarily in the same location. Might also be incapable to read people. It's super fair, Ook, because also a lot of my delivery is very deadpan. It always has been. Which I do think it makes difficult for some people. A lot of my delivery is very deadpan. Probably a generational thing, speaking of. But also, just sort of the way my sense of humor works. So, that's fair. You're not the first person. You're not the first person to be not sure if I'm joking about something or not. That's one of the reasons I try to make it very obvious with the stare. Or literally clarifying later on. You know. It got me in to weird places growing up. I would say some stuff and they're like, are you serious? Like, no. Been a continual thing. 'Cause yeah, I'm very deadpan. I have a very sort of sarcastic sense of humor. Wait, I did awesome today. I mean, I cleared 2 goals in one day. That's not all. On my way home, I found a lost thing in the street, so I dropped it off at the police station. I'm like a completely different person now. No more getting scared of the police. Come on, tell me I'm cool. Made the little guy not a sketch anymore. Ooh. Little guy plus plus. You cleaned up the lines and stuff. Nice. Yo. Yo, he's so pretty. He's so pretty. Hold on. I gotta show him off. Scenes. I have to be very careful about switching my desktop scene to make sure I'm not doxing myself. That's the reason it always takes me a second. I don't think I have anything particularly incriminating anywhere on my desktop, but just in case. Although I think it would just show the game behind because I didn't minimize the game. Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Looks so good. Looks so good, Ook. I love him. Thank you. That means a lot. You're very talented. You're very talented. You look so cool. Oh, he gonna get you. He gonna get you. He gonna get you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Very nice. Very nice. I have a very cool community. IMO. I think y'all are great. In my not so humble opinion, I think y'all are awesome. Hold on, we got another meme. Oh, that was the drops. Heck yeah. Yeah, thank you, Ook. I shall treasure him. I shall treasure him. Very cool. Do. Let's keep it going. Ding, level up. Kind of fun being able to do all this new stuff. So I basically just left the thing on the doorstop. No way I'm actually talking to anybody in there. That's fair. But I left a note and stuff, so still, mission complete, basically. Yes, thank you, Ook. I do appreciate it. Actually, I mean, it makes my day. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome. Into the police. Nishimo is nothing. He's like the first gym leader. The Pokemon reference. Want to do something? That is a big something. Thank you. That's a pretty big something. I appreciate it. Because like I said, it doesn't happen very often, but I do think that's one of the signs that we kind of made it. Thank you. That was a big something. Current level, I can easily befriend an NPC like Nishima, and again, his name is Mishima, please. And never mind. Anyway, thanks again for today. Time to make like a tree and leave.
Ah, you're back.
Time keeps on slipping. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm gonna make sure and save it to my computer after the stream, just in case the Discord goes funky. I will save it. I'ma keep him forever. Thank you. I guess I need to make a folder. Make a fan art folder. You know, for years I just did not understand why she would say make like a tree. Yeah, it's the old goof. Why don't you make like a tree and leave? It's a dumb pun, but yep. That's one that's been like around forever. Like I think I heard it from like my parents or something, who probably heard it from their parents. It's also probably a little bit of an like a, you know, an English in particular thing. Maybe? I don't know. I guess it would sort of translate no matter what. Well, I guess leave and leaf might be more differentiated in other languages. I don't know. Yeah, it's a goofy one. It's a goofy one. Those who don't choose Shido are un-Japanese. Saying. Those are the comments I've heard throughout the city. Like that online too. Everyone's saying the same thing.
That doesn't make any sense.
The enthusiasm of the public is metamorphosed into blind faith. Yeah, weird that happens in game and never happens in real life. Weird. Yeah, it's the kind of the stuff that can confuse you when you don't know English as the first language. Yeah, it's one of those weird, like, pun sayings that yeah, like doesn't translate well. That's probably actually an example, of the difference between a translation and a localization, right? Because when you're translating something, it's more of a one-to-one, right? You try to keep the exact wording, the exact tone, all that, regardless of how it would like land. Whereas with localization, you're changing it into the local language, but you're also updating those like the things like sayings or references, things like that, to make them make sense in whatever the target language is. And I bet that was one of them, because I bet in Japanese it's also different. I bet that's a different saying in the Japanese version. Same deal. I bet they have like a different like saying there, or something entirely different. Yeah, in Russian, leave and leaf are just not the same word. Yeah, that would make it make zero sense. Yeah. Even English speakers often don't understand what exactly a saying means, how it came to be. Also true. Also valid. Uh-oh, the yawning's beginning. It may have been a blessing in disguise that not much is known about your suicide report. Why do you say that? The larger a news story becomes, the more likely it is that people will search for new information. Who knows what they would have done to the Lightcoon if they'd realized he was still alive. At this point, even the slightest stimulation could be a huge problem. The country's like a big balloon. There's way too much air inside. This shit's crazy. For real. Everyone's completely lost it. It's almost like they're worshipping Shido at this point. It's quite eerie. Yeah. Very eerie and totally unrealistic. That's one of those things where I'm saying it's totally unrealistic, but it's literally happening. Leaf in Russian is least. I'm probably butchering that. And leave just doesn't have a single word. Fair, yeah, makes sense. It's time for another break, chat. Speaking of making like a tree, it's time for another break. Take this chance. Take yourself a last break of the day. Doesn't have to be your last break, but it will be the last break for the stream. I have a little bit more working out to do. Honestly, my quads and my booty and the legs are starting to burn, so it's doing the work. And we'll be back here in about 3 minutes to see how close we can get it. Stay tuned, everybody. BRB. And welcome back, everybody. How are we doing? How we doing? Last little hour of the stream here. How we doing? Right. Picking us up. Let's keep it going, shall we?
Makoto's right. I have a bad feeling about all of this.
Same.
You're especially in danger. Be careful.
Me? I'm always careful.
Eddie was arrested, but it's a shame he committed suicide. What were the police doing?
He was gonna get the death penalty anyway. It's not perfect, but it's no big tragedy either.
It's true. I suppose it's fine if this settles everything. I almost missed hearing about this. News of suicide's been eclipsed by elections coverage.
Thanks for the coffee. I'll just leave what I owe you here, boss. Right before the stream started, my friend said she'd call me, and she still hasn't. That drives me crazy. Because then you're waiting on it, right? You're like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything because now I'm expecting a call. Right? Like, you don't want to get too caught up in something. Yeah. I can relate. Like, I would almost rather you just didn't tell me and then just call it out of the blue. At that point. Don't be like, don't tell me and then just wait several hours. Yeah. Yeah. She has ADHD and forgets so often. That is the counterpoint. I can also relate to that. Although, again, not diagnosed, just suspicious. I do, like, I will forget to text people back pretty regularly. And to the point where I have to, like, make notes and stuff. But yeah, it doesn't feel any better when it happens, though. I get you. Yeah. Shoot her a message or something. Like, you wanted to talk about something? Question mark? If you want. Otherwise, just maybe she did. Maybe she just go for Gort. Yeah, I did. Waiting on her reply. Fair enough. Fair enough. You're way ahead of me. Now she's gonna get stuck in a loop where you messaged She's going to see the notification and be like, all right, I'll check that in a second. It'll immediately slip from her brain. Yeah. Yeah. Then tomorrow morning. Like, oh. Not speaking from experience or anything. Not saying I haven't done that. My grandma texts me every night to tell me, good night and all that. And I have to literally answer it right then. Like, I have to see the notification, pick it up, immediately message back, or I will forget. And if I don't answer, as grandmas are wont to do, she starts worrying. So I'll get like panicked messages, 6 hours later, and be like, "Are you okay?" Like, oh. Like, yes, I'm just bad at this. Yes, I'm just bad at it. Because I will. If I see the notification, pick up my phone, look at it, and be like, okay, but I'm like in the middle of something, I'm playing a game or something, or I can't like pause it. I'll be like, okay, I'll check that in a second. I'll answer that in a second. The secret is I will never answer that in a second. Yay, brains. I'm working today, so please request me. In the middle of work, so I'll talk to you later. I think you're alive. Since she's the only one that seems to want to message me. I should have seen it. They all lost their heads. What do you mean? You know what? Sure, we'll hang out with Kawakami, I guess. In case you didn't know, nobody knows you're alive. That does seem to be what they're hinting at very subtly. That nobody knows that I'm alive. I've heard whispers to that effect.
Oh.
You gonna call Kawakami? Or
Hi.
hi, I'm all yours, master. Oh, it's you. Everyone thinks you're back in your hometown already, so be careful, okay? I'll come over as long as you request me. P5 is a master in subtlety. It's true. I think it's made slightly more obvious by the fact that I read it out almost every time, although I've started shortening it. Whereas I'm sure a lot of people were just like, clicking through. Yeah, it does. They do reiterate some points. Phantom Thieves is the most subtle of them all. Yeah, with our hideout in the middle of a subway station. Just a cafe. The rooftop of a school. And Ryuji only has a volume level of 14 out of 10. You know who you were expelled for? What? Not me. Certainly this precious little bean has never been expelled for allegedly assaulting a politician. That would never happen. And then be largely shunned by his new school because of said allegations. I don't know. That sounds like new to me. Today, I have a special item in the menu just for Master. Heart emoji. Would you like that for 5,000 yen? Not with the way you said it. Not with the way you said it, Kawakami. TBH. We don't even know what the word delinquent means. Yeah. Never heard of it. Delinquent. Never met him. Feel like my bond with Kawakami will grow stronger soon. Sure. That's 5,000 yen. You gonna call her over? As long as she doesn't try to date me. Because that we will turn down. I don't think we're at the date point yet. Kawakami. Thank you for requesting me. Well then, please wait for me till I get there. Cough, cough.
Listen.
Death flag Kawakami. Hey, because you know every time somebody coughs in media, that means they're not long with this world. Hey, you know how you listened to my story the other day? You listened to my secret? I've been feeling more at ease since then. I've never been able to tell anyone about it, so I figured I should actually do some housekeeping today. Say thanks. Oh, sorry, I need to take a break. You just got here. You just got here. No, whatever. Rest a bit. I'm so touched to hear that you care for my well-being, Master. I'm at my limit. I'm so exhausted. He is working 2 jobs. And, again, being death flagged pretty hard. Cough. Cough. Beat. Can't stop coughing. Have you seen a doctor? I'd like to, but... Cough, cough. I don't have the money to cover the cost of a medical exam. Doesn't Japan have universal health care? Or is that just my assumption that literally every country except for the US has universal health care? I guess there still is a fee, right? Even in those places, just not as egregious as ours. I had known nothing about Japan's healthcare system. Haha, just kidding. I just wanted to slack off a bit. I mean, there's nothing left for me to hide from you, so the truth comes out, you know? Cough, cough. I don't... Sorry. Phone was buzzing at me. I just wanted to double check it wasn't anything important. It's not. Yeah, think about it. I'm glad you're the one who found out about me being a maid. If you get sick, the curing is free, but the exams still cost money. That's better than it could be. But also, not all countries have free healthcare. I just assume that everybody's doing better than we are in that particular regard. I guess that's a bit of an assumption. I assume. Because ours is pretty much the worst it could possibly be. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you can afford healthcare in the US, it's some of the best healthcare in the world. But it's the big if you can afford it caveat. Doing better, but not like totally free for all. Yeah. I guess universal healthcare doesn't necessarily imply absolutely free healthcare. Yeah, makes sense. Just means substantially better access. Or more thorough access. You
gonna be alright in this dusty room. And have you been eating well? You need to eat fresh vegetables. None of that instant stuff. Vitamins are super important. You'll turn out like me if you don't take care of yourself. I guess I should get more sleep. A little achy. Kasakun's guardians said they needed more money, so I had my boss give me more shifts. I had to beg for them, but... Okay. Oh, it's fine. Nothing you should worry about.
Besides,
I feel more at ease now that I have someone who knows about what I'm going through. I'm talking about you. The old Kawakami's trust in me strengthening. I'm somewhat worried about her health. Allows you to also request Kawakami to make curry or infiltration tools for you. Incredible. Hilarious.
All right.
Don't know if I need that. Thank you, though. You can also ask Kawakami for super housekeeping. Uh-oh. Time's up. Cough. Cough. I have to get to my next job, so I'm gonna head out.
I'll see you later then.
Thank you for using our service. Yeah, I'm sure she's fine. That's not a death flag at all when someone starts randomly coughing during conversations. Oh, is this Master? Thank you for using our service today. Heart emoji. I guess it's a good thing I splurged at the doctor's. I finally got some cough medicine that works. But, hey, you gotta do some cleaning and ventilating on your own, even when I'm gone, okay? You neglect stuff like that, it makes you more likely to get sick. Are you a Dr. Kawakami? Because I already have a doctor. Yeah, how are you feeling now? Oh, me? I mean, I'm tired. That's nothing new. Oh god, Persona 3 is so good. Just reached a point and wow. I'm gonna have to play it. You think it's your is it taking a spot? I think we already talked about this. You think it's taking the top spot, Ook? You seem to be very much enjoying it. It's slowly inching forward. Yeah. Pretty good. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, we'll end up playing it at some point on the channel. Like I said, we might take a bit of a Persona break after this one, but I feel pretty confident that we will be back in Persona land. Maybe we go to 3 next. Wait a minute. We're supposed to be talking about you. Don't change the subject. Oh, but if you do get sick, I'll look after you anytime. But please don't forget to request me. Heart emoji. Trying to get rid of this cough, and now I get these headaches and shivers. You mean it has been like 2 hours, Kawakami? Girl. Names like these are why we invented energy drinks. Uh-oh. I just gotta chug one and push through. Okay, see you later. Again, pay our teachers better. Teachers shouldn't have to work multiple jobs to support themselves. Or support their family. They shouldn't have to work 2 jobs. Full stop. Really, nobody should have to. TBH. But especially teachers. Especially, like, you know, people who are doing stuff for others. Especially for kids. They should probably be treated a little better. Probably should be a little bit
better treated. Teachers should not have to do unpaid overtime either. Also true. They should get paid for all that extra work they do, all the prep work at home and all that. Not just supporting ourselves. There was the other. They mentioned that other person a couple of times. The family. Like she's sending money elsewhere. Really, she should have enough money to do that from her one job. You should have it from the one job. I can't remember exactly who that was. It's been a while since we've chatted with the Kawakami. But, yeah, I remember she was sending money somewhere. Because there was a while she was saying she was doing one thing, and actually it was something entirely different, and she told us that, etc., etc. I haven't been incredibly invested in her storyline. Yeah, circus is happening soon. Almost election day. I'm getting excited. Is Shiro-san okay? We haven't heard from him since then. He's strong. He'll be back in no time. We're with you, Shido. Hurry up and become Prime Minister. Yeesh.
Well then.
Only thing left to do is wait for the outcome. It's snowing outside, chat. It's snowy. Wait, did I put my... Did I get another gadget? Oops, I didn't want to do that. Did I get another decoration that I never put up? Let's decorate. See, we got the sea slug. Got the swan boat. Ramen bowl, idol poster. Jack Frost is up there. Burger Coon's up there. Wanna Coon is up there. Oh, the Lexi doll. There we go. There we go. Situations are kind of messed up. I'm gonna say wait, it's cute or ugly. It's terrifying. That's fine. Let's look at the... Oh dear. Let's look at the work desk. Building up a collection. Took my pill without food, and now I want to throw up. BRB gonna eat something? Yeah. A lot of those when they say eat it with food or take it with food. Yeah, go take care of yourself, Luke. Please. Go grab you something to eat.
Okay.
We did everything we could. Now we wait. Yeah, a lot of those medications are real serious. Maybe today something crazy happened. I'll tell you about it in person. I feel like I can become closer to Shinya thanks to his Nagi Piccolo. Our bond will grow stronger soon. He knows you're alive, so you should be fine. Decide later. You have plans. We've done what we can. All we can do now is wait. I have some things to take care of, and I'll be in the school vicinity. Let me know if you need anything. He knows you're alive. Want to go see Makoto? Decide later. I think we're gonna go help out Shinya today. There's your life, should be fine. Back to the arcade. Come to the back of the arcade. I'll be waiting for you there. Because we changed his mom's heart. Whoa, they really did it. The Phantom Thieves did it. My mom really did have a change of heart. When I got home, my mom cooked dinner. She made my favorite, hamburger steak. I think I know what hamburger steak is. I actually vibe with it. I vibe pretty hard. She admitted she was wrong. Apologized to me for getting so mad about everything. She broke down crying. Told me she'll be a better mother from now on. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. All thanks to the Phantom Thieves and you, Ray-san.
Actually,
I guess winning and losing doesn't matter when it comes to just being happy. Well, isn't it true? The reason my mom was able to change is that she lost to the Phantom Thieves. Losing wasn't the end at all. It brought my real mom back. Man, I'm so happy right now. Aww. Isn't it weird feeling happy about losing? I mean, all I cared about before was winning. It means you have matured.
huh?
Really? You might be right. Looking back how obsessed I was with winning, I can see I was just acting like a kid. I mean, you are a kid. So acting like a kid is pretty on par. I want to get stronger. Strong enough that I can protect my mom. I realized something from you and the Phantom Thieves. Instead of destroying others, protecting and saving people is what makes a person strong. You listened to my problems and even confronted my mom for me. I guess that was pretty cool of you. Aww. Aw. More like it means his basic needs are being met now. Also true, yes. Be clear, my pills don't have, or they don't say they have to be taken with food. It's just like a weird side effect. They make your hunger weird. Fair. It sounds like you should probably remember that and try to take them with food, even if it doesn't say to. Because yeah, you know, side effects be side effecting, right? Are you having luck with like both meds now? As your body gotten like a little acclimated? Ook. I feel Shinya's brotherly affection. Yeah, okay. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I've heard that a lot of those meds can be like real rough to start out on. Because, I mean, it makes sense, you know? They're pretty serious. It's not just like taking a Tylenol, right? Or acetaminophen. Like they're doing some serious stuffs. I'm glad it's sort of evened out a bit. I hope it continues to help. The first day I also didn't eat, now that I think about it, so it's probably the issue. Yeah, I wonder if it's just like, even if it's not specifically stated that just your body's like, you should probably have some food with this. Yeah, try doing that consistently. See if it, you know, does the trick. Glad. I'm glad. Rank 9 with the tower now, chat.
All right.
Coward confidence is increased to 9. I wonder what he's going to give it 10. Other than the perfect persona. By the way, you remember Takakuma, the pro who beat me? I heard more rumors that he uses illegal armor. I wonder why he's cheating. He wants to win at all costs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I kind of understand how he feels. I might have cheated too if I'd known how. But I don't feel like that at all anymore. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna head home. Hey, Ray-san, are the Phantom Thieves... Never mind. Bye. Interacting with Shinya's make my heart grow. I feel like my kindness has increased. Except for the fact that it literally can't. Unless there's a secret Ultra Max level that they're not telling me about.
Later.
Ultra Max plus plus. Kindness. Let's play again sometime. I don't expect there is. Hey, Ray-san, you gotta hear this. My mom and I have been eating meals together every day now. She's a really good cook. She even made my favorite hamburger steak. Like, that think that's what I'm the food that I'm thinking of. I actually dig that. Yeah, good. So glad she's back to her old self. I know it's mostly a Japanese thing, but I think I've actually had it. Thanks for the Phantom Thieves. You did a great job too. Me, I like to just hand her the calling card. Oh yeah, I give you a message to pass along to the Phantom Thieves. Tell them, thanks for changing my mom's heart. I'll become strong enough that I can protect her myself. Okay? Oh, my mom's calling for me. I'm gonna go. See you later. Mom, what's for dinner? Aww. I know. That's not at all the main storyline, but I'm glad we helped Chinya out. I am glad. Everything foretold you. You'll have good luck today. Shall we do a nest? You think you're alive? Looks like Chihaya wants to hang out. Slide later. I need help at the shop. Drop by if you can. I think you're alive, so it should be fine. I want you to see you at the shop. You know what? Yeah. Let's go hang out with Gun Uncle. Gunkle? Gunkle? Oh, hurry up. Gunkle?
Oh, it's freezing.
Yeah. And really, cold lady. I gotta be careful with all the dust and humidity. That electricity's an enemy of detail work. Gotta keep an eye out for it. You here because you saw my message, right? I want to work. In that case, do some work around the shop. That should be fun for a gun enthusiast like you. Huh? Gunkle. Coffee Dad and Gunkle. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's the two. I don't think my bond will deepen just yet. That's fine. And Grunkle stay. I think that's a different guy. Although, honestly, Gravity Falls is so good. So good. Nobody thinks you're alive. Gonna hang out? Yep.
Good.
Right. We'll grab this bag off Karu. Karu. One day I'll pronounce his name right. Dusting the boxes. Dusting the boxes. Look at me working so hard, dusting the boxes. Why seem satisfied? He asked me to do one task after another. Maybe there's a way to make sure Iwai has a good time. That's right, I have something Iwai might like. Considering, I feel like he might appreciate something useful to him. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Do I have something for him? Rare finds, bike lover. Like, bike lover has to be like Kodo. Busy business person? I mean, yeah. Master chef, spiritual someone, flower basket, avid runner, exercise enthusiast, sweet tooth, flower lover, traditional lady, sensual person in your life, omnivitamin, noodle lover, young at heart. I have no idea.
Don't have any idea. Also, it feels somewhat inappropriate for me to be, giving him a gift. Feels a little weird. Definitely the girly perfume. You think he'd appreciate that? Yeah, maybe. The flower basket, perhaps? Think that would send the right message? I'm guessing the busybody is like Kawakami. Exercise enthusiast, avid runner. Those both kind of have to be Ryuji, right? Maybe exercises might have been Kasumi or something. I don't know. Food is always useful. That's a fair point. That is a fair point. Oh, but also, what about a mochi cushion? Get a cushion for his chair. Could be it. Could be it. I'm so bad at this. This is roughly the like I've said it before. This is roughly the struggle that I have buying things for people IRL. Yeah, I mean, young at heart. Is he young at heart though? Is he? I don't know. This feels wildly out of character, but also he's the busiest business person I know. Right? It's like basically him and Coffee Dad, Sojiro. You want the guide suggestions? Nah, I mean I've already screwed up a few of these, so I might as well just send it. Oh, none of these feel exactly right. None of these feel exactly right. Nah, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, hit me. Doesn't matter that much. Auto notification. Yeah, you know what? Send it. Kind of morbidly curious. I don't even know if I necessarily have what he would want. I guess I've already been cheating on the the questions by asking the Thieves Guild. Why not? Like, you have any +3s? The +2s are cup noodle, wrist weights, digital camera, and alarm clock. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Do you have snack pack? See, I would never have guessed. Technically right? Yeah, no. No, you definitely were. Luke. Food is always useful. The answer was food, yeah. I would have gone with this even though it didn't fit. Like I said, I am terrible at buying gifts for people. Oh, all right. Let's send it. Dude, seriously? What are you thinking? Got some real guts to be giving me this. It is kind of weird. You know what? I'm happy to take it. Thanks. Feels like I really captured Iwai's heart. Like my bond with Iwai will go stronger soon.
See ya.
Wild. Wild. Yeah, I mean, I guess it did say something useful, and food is always useful. Listen, I know that's what I find most useful. Quite frequently. Reminder that my my throne wish list has food on it. Well, quote unquote food. I think I have like snacks. I basically have that snack pack on my throne list. I have like a grab bag of like like little Debbie snacks. So I basically have that actually on my wish list. So it should have been obvious. Should have been obvious. Food is always useful. Yeah, I should have just trusted. I should have just trusted.
Okay.
Everything you could. Now wait. You need to highlight that message for me every time. What are we doing today? You can't just sit around. I'm shopping at the Underground Mall in Shibuya right now. I'll still be at Shibuya for a little while. If anything comes up. Nobody thinks you're alive. Want to go see Lady Anne? No. Why don't you go see Lady Anne, Morgana? I think you want to hang out with Lady Anne. You can just do that.
Plants are doing quite well in there, Plantus. You can come check them out if you'd like. I know this is a difficult time for you, but I thought you might need a change of pace. After all, working with plants is an immensely calming activity.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. I can become closer thanks to Titania. Not Titania. Titania. Anything you're alive. Yeah, let's go hang out with Haru. You know, you gotta do the callback, right?
Thank you. I'm sure the plants will be happy as well. See you on the rooftop. Oh, make sure you sneak in using the back gate. Because remember, you're not supposed to be here.
Or it's Titania. Titania. Yes. Yes. Titania, I barely met you. Oh, dumb. I don't know why I get a kick out of that particular goof. You know, following everything up. That's what? I barely met him.
Soil is quite a mysterious thing.
Is it?
Within its gentle care, even a tiny seed can awaken, spread its roots, and grow up towards the sun. It's almost like a mother.
Almost like a Mother Earth?
Perhaps that aspect is why I find this place so comforting.
Don't soil your what? Wait, what? Yes, definitely do not soil your mother. That's very rude.
To be honest,
You know, I only started taking care of these planters because one of my teachers asked me to. I was hesitant at first, but I liked it so much that I kept them long past the original request. I started mixing my own fertilizer, adjusting soil ratios. Now I'd raise these plants in complete secret. But, like Coon, I'm worried what the school might do if they found out about this.
I don't think you have to worry. I don't think anyone from the school has been up here in years.
Phantom Thief doesn't worry.
I'm gonna go with that.
Oh, right. Well, I guess I'll have to make sure this stays an underground operation.
Or maybe a rooftop operation?
I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Honestly, Lightcoon, I really enjoy the time we spend together. Now that you've finally remembered that I'm a confidant that you can, raise bonds with. It's so different from how I feel when I'm around him.
Girl, why are you still talking to that guy?
Why?
You know, you could just not.
Sorry, I meant my fiance. That reminds me, though, I wanted to ask your advice about him.
My advice is that I think he kind of sucks.
This whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us, around the winter of my second year in high school.
See, that is much too early. That is much too early. Senior year of high school, coincidentally, also still too early.
I was told we were just meeting his friend for dinner. He said that friend was to be my fiance.
No, 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 no.
It was surprising, but I always suppose I'd always known I would someday be married off for political gain. So I accepted, and that was the start of our relationship.
You can just stop that. You're aware, right, Haru? Is that her arc? Us being like, yo, Haru, you could do better. Like, not a weird arranged marriage with a complete ass adult. This game, man.
But, no relationship stuff happened. Just be clear. Anyway, I was never exactly fond of him to begin with, but now he has grown far worse. Recently, he's been suggesting we go on an early honeymoon together to celebrate our coming marriage. Can't even stand to look at him, though, let alone spend any actual prolonged time together.
Break it off. Girl, you do not need him. Just be like, nah. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back. No more, no more, no more, no more.
So what can I say to decline his offer?
That. What I just said. Yeah, we should break up.
About that.
She didn't like that. But you know what? Joker's gonna give her the hard truths.
No, my father passed away before he could fulfill his promise to rescind the marriage proposal.
So? Ah!
Any conversation about putting a halt to the marriage will have to come from me.
Yeah, yes.
Tell the truth, I've already mentioned it to my fiance.
Huh?
But he refuses to listen to a single word I have to say.
Dump his ass. Just do it. Just do it. It is as simple as not marrying him. I don't know. I'm not a teenage girl billionaire heiress to McDonald's. What do I know? Oh, in Japan. What do I know?
Yeah, he's even been telling the employees at Akamura Foods about the contract he made with my father. The company would have to pay extreme reparations for it if it got called off for any reason. I just don't know how to handle this. I can postpone when I'm still in high school, but after that,
I don't think any of that is binding. BBH?
but now, here's my father's death turned out to be quite favorable for my fiance.
Wow, crazy. I wonder how that happened. Not trying to say there's a conspiracy, but, well, we know there's a conspiracy.
After all, he's now engaged the majority shareholder of a massive company. Because in the end, all he really cares about is his own personal gain.
Yes.
But that's not what a relationship is supposed to be built on. It'd be something more.
Correct.
Something like love so intense, just seeing the other person makes your chest tighten up.
Right?
I'm not so sure.
Have you ever experienced that?
Trying to think if I ever had. I'm trying to answer as me. I'm like, have I? Not in a hot minute. I probably have, though. I'll say I have.
Really? It's so romantic.
Eh.
Makes me jealous of you and of the girl.
Who said it was a girl, Haru? Get your heteronormativity out here.
But there's no spark like that with my fiance. Spending time with him is almost like some kind of training.
Yes.
Still, any hardship I go through now will surely help the Phantom Thieves eventually. I'll get through this.
Hey, you know, we could hop over to Mementos. Give him a brain blast. Probably shouldn't be doing that as recklessly as we are, huh?
I can sense an earnest resolve from Haru.
Follow-up. Chance to perform a follow-up if Joker's attack does not down an enemy. Nice.
All right.
Rank 3 with Haru. Bold of you to assume any girl's ever given me the time of day. Yeah, I mean, technically, you don't need to. It doesn't need to be reciprocated for you to feel that way. It could always just be on your end. I've probably had at least one of those. Hard to remember. But gay culture is having a lot of unrequited feelings.
Oh, getting late. Probably get back to my gardening. I think I'll be staying here a little while longer.
Goodbye.
See you later.
You've had someone crush on you? It was weird. I imagine being the recipient of a crush can be a little awkward, especially if you're especially when you're ace, things like that. I don't know that I've ever had, or I don't know that I've ever been aware of someone crushing on me. I cannot recall any particular instances. It might have happened. You know, a lot of crushes go unstated. But
Sorry for the sudden call. You remember we talked about my fiance? Don't stop asking me to spend the weekend with him.
To be clear, I wasn't aware. I was told. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know, I'm the same way. If someone, if they didn't tell me specifically, I definitely don't know, and I don't think I've ever had anybody say that. I have been the one that confessed to crush before, once upon a time, which is just as awkward as it sounds. I've definitely done that. I've been on that side.
The excuse is that my friend was calling me, so here I am. Wait for him.
Smart response. The one girl I did have a crush on later ended up being, they didn't become, they always were. They later ended up being a trans man. I could see that being uncomfy. If that's not a, you know. They also haven't spoken to me in over a year. Okay. It's you know, weird how that works out. Hold on, snooze. Crap, we're almost out of time, chat. The ads actually almost played while I was talking. Yeah, I have not been in that particular situation, Carissa. I don't know how I would handle it because it would be like the flip side. I don't know what I would do in that situation. Nope. I just have a tendency to crush on straight dudes. Yay! Yay! It's been a while, TBH. I haven't had a crush in quite a while. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Very much prefer boob. Yeah. Also dim. The dude that had a crush on me thought I was the wrong gender. Whoops. That's a little awkward too. Yeah. That's an extra layer. That would be awkward. My response was, don't care. Still have infinitely more fun playing games with you than just sitting here alone. Good. It's a good way to do it. Mature response. Crazy. But some people do freak out about it, you know. But that's a very mature response.
I never done anything like that before. My heart was pounding.
Let's get out of this cutscene real quick. I've got to send y'all on your way. Yeah, that's you know, hormones be hormoning.
I'm getting more and more persistent at this rate. I don't know how long I can play along. But hearing your voice calm me down a bit. Thanks for listening to me. I'll let you go for now. See ya.
I definitely have not had a specific crush in quite a while. I have not caught feelings. Partially that's because I don't really see anybody in a long time. I don't spend a lot of time around people. This is the closest I get in most situations. And this is not really the same deal. That would be enormously parasocial in either direction. Making cars are so obnoxious.
Sorry, election day. These folks were Masayoshi Shio. Uh-oh. It's not going to immediately kick me into it, is it? Okay, no. We're fine.
Back.
We're fine. Snooze again. Let's snooze again. But yes, chat. I would keep going. But also, it's time for us to not. We had some good chats today, though. And we made some progress. I think tomorrow is election day, right? In game. Yeah, the ballot count is 2 days away, so the election happens tomorrow. Which means it will literally happen tomorrow.
I'll just add this.
Which means it will happen tomorrow IRL as well. Because we're out of time. Could have been today. It could have been. Could have been. But, you know, I will always stall the game for the banter and not feel even a little bad about it. Not even a little. But yes, thank you all for hanging out today. I appreciate you. It means a lot. I always love seeing you. Love hanging out. Have a good day. I'm gonna ruin my sleep schedule with Persona 3. Don't ruin it too much, Ook. But also, I get it, especially if you're really vibing. Yes. We'll be back. We will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central U.S. time to continue our Persona-ing, where it looks like we will get to the finale of this arc. I honestly have no idea what to expect. I don't know what's going to happen. We know our change of heart worked because we actually got a scene, but also they like locked him up in a hospital. So don't know what's that was the wrong button. Yeah, finale question mark? Big old question marks. I have no idea. It'll be fun to find out for the first time with y'all tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. But let's go ahead and if you're on the pitch side, on the Twitch side, we will be rating out as we do. Of course, if you're over there on the YouTube side, that is not a thing that I can do. Won't. But no matter what platform you're watching me on, you should make sure to go and follow on all of the places. You can find the links down in the description or in the bio or in the panels, depending on where you're at. And you know, also join the Discord, where apparently we're getting some baller fan art now, on top of everything else that we do. It's a relatively quiet community, so you know, don't feel like you're getting blasted. But yes, thank you again, Ook, for the lovely fan art. I love it. Who am I going to raid to? Who it gonna be? Dark Chronicle, Dark Cloud. Don't know what that is. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. He'll raid over to Epic Tight Pants. I think she's going to be playing Observation Duty,
which is like a little like basically like a spooky like find the difference game, if I recall correctly. Looks like her stream's just getting started. She's like 15 minutes in. So, yeah, we'll shoot a raid over to her. She's a lovely human being. Very cool. Has a lot of fun. So, and she just got her green card to live in America. Congrats. So let's go wish her well. Yeah, she moved from Canada to the US, but like she moved to Hawaii. So like in the US, but kind of like in a kind of a sick spot in the US. Like a really awesome place to be in the US. So if you're a sub, you can use that first raid message. If you're not a sub, use the second one. And in any case, I hope I get to see all of you tomorrow for more Persona 5. Thank you all very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Be good. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. And we will see you next time for more streaming fun. Thank you very much for watching.